Schüler, liebe Schülerinnen. Today we're going to talk about the listening section of the AP German Language and Culture exam. Much like in the reading, you're going to get 6 audio selections. The first 2 are paired with texts, and you'll have multiple choice questions about the texts. Each selection will be played twice, and after you hear it once, you'll have 1 minute to answer the questions, and after you hear the audio a second time, you'll have 15 seconds to finish answering the questions, 15 seconds per question. The single most important thing to remember is to not space out. You have to concentrate. Unlike the text where you can just go back and read it if you miss something, if you miss something in the audio, you can't go back and rewind it. So try to stay present. You just stare at your pencil, stare at the questions, keep your mind on the tasks. And you don't have to understand every word. Don't get caught up on one word that you don't understand. You're trying to understand the broad topic and as many details as possible. As with the texts, you'll get an Übersicht. You'll get a 1 or 2 sentence explanation of what the topic is about. So be sure that you read that in advance so you know what you're listening to. And then as soon as you have a chance, start reading through the multiple choice questions. If you don't understand them, read through the answers, but at least read through the questions, which will guide your listening. The first time you're listening, listen for broadly what is the main idea of the text? Who is the intended audience? What is the mood of the speaker? And if you can, start answering questions right away. You do not have to wait for the second time to start answering questions. As soon as you see what the right answer is, go ahead and answer that question. Then you have a minute after you've heard the text the first time to start answering questions and think, oh my gosh, I didn't hear that one statistic. I need that number. That's what I'm going to listen for this second time through. The second time, you're paying attention to very specific details, and hopefully you're making inferences, you're making connections between the text and your prior knowledge, you're drawing conclusions about it, because some of the questions might rely on that inference. And when you're done listening the second time, you'll finish answering all the questions. Again, you are not penalized for guessing, so make sure that every one of the answers is every question is answered, and use all of the time you have available to double check your work. We're going to practice this now, so please go to Schoology, go to the German 3 account and find the Pre-AP German 3 Advanced folder, and then you'll find the listening practice within that folder and do the first exercise. Vielen Dank, liebe Schüler, liebe Schülerinnen, das ist alles für heute.